Good evening, everyone. A few years ago, 3 years ago, I had to come to Egypt for a vacation to stay here. And so I graduated from high school. I got my certificate, and now I'm on my way to become a university student. It was hard, of course, and everything was different for me. I feel so weird for being an adult, plus 18, all that things. So yeah, 12 years of education to finally become an independent woman, as we can say. Yeah, so I enrolled to a university there in Saudi. I lived there, I've been raised there all my life. And we had to come back to Egypt. I booked my tickets and everything to come back just to spend the vacation here in Egypt. And so we spent it, and everything is okay. But then there's issue for an internet connection that says that there's a problem and I can't enroll to my university there. There's like a refresh for the request and the university. It didn't work. And I feel so bad about this thing because it's my future. It depends on everything. I had to travel back, but nothing worked. They said that it will take time and there was a deadline. I couldn't do anything but staying here because everyone said, what would you do if you lost a year from your life? What would you do? And I was like, yeah, I can't spend a year without education, of course, or just being at home alone. So I looked for private universities, and they were like, you're so late. And I just told them that I just graduated, so what else can I do? No, not our problem. Just look for governmental universities. And so I went to governmental universities just to continue my education. And yes, there will it all begins. I enrolled to art and humanities, though I was an A+ student in scientific subjects. I always get an A, and I'm not that good in literature subjects. But that's what I've been led to. I went there with my mom for the first time. My dad and my brother, they had to leave because my dad's job's there and my brother, his school is there. And youngest brother, he had to stay with me and my mom because he can't leave my mom. And so we had to separate. Half of us there and half of us here. All of a sudden, without planning anything. So since my dad, he's like a part of my heart, my soul, he's everything to me. Being away from me was the hardest thing ever. And yeah, doing something that I don't love, meeting people that I don't know, and being alone in Egypt, being alone and away from my brother and my dad, was the worst thing I've ever been through. Not only that, but I failed in that university. Why? Because I wasn't that good to the system that was here for governmental. Imagine a girl coming from Saudi, from private school to governmental university in Egypt. I guess it's hard, isn't it? So yeah, everything was difficult. I had to act like another person in front of people just so they don't hate on me and they don't judge on me. Try to be so nice to people and act like it's okay with me, but deep inside me, I was so broken. I felt so down. Just the idea that my dad is not with me here, it was tearing me apart. So yeah, I failed an Arabic subject, another subject, a major that I don't even love. I always wanted to enroll to medicine school. It didn't work, and things got worse, even worse. I couldn't imagine what I could reach. I couldn't tell even my mom that I failed. I mean, I never even failed in a subject. Can you imagine a whole year? And she got the news from someone. She was shocked. And she felt like I couldn't even name what she felt. But I know deep inside me that she was so broken, even that I did. And then I was the one trying to cheer her up and that everything is okay, everything's going to be all right. But it's hard here. I lived years in depression and anxiety in Egypt here. I cried every day before sleeping, trying to convince myself that everything is okay and my dad is going to be here with me. I'm going to change my major. I'm going to study medicine. I'm going to do whatever I love. But everything was against me. And when I reached that level, when I couldn't take it anymore, there's a university online that I thought of before when I enrolled to that university in Saudi. Because we can't enroll to medicine school, but we can study biology or pre-medicine subjects, so we can study medicine. I enrolled to that university, health science, pre-medicine, so I can continue studying medicine. I got accepted in that university. I always get like A plus and A marks. I was so good. I'm doing great in this university. Though it's an American university, it doesn't have anything to do in Egypt. And yeah, just comparing between this university in Egypt and this university in the US and how I've been feeling about it and how I'm doing great in this but not in the other one, it just made me feel better and made me feel like doing more for the thing that I love. I never gave up. I felt so down sometimes. I can't lie about this. But then I got stronger and I was believing that I could do that thing that I love again. So I fought for it and I tried so hard for that thing. And now I'm studying the thing that I love. And now I'm a better version of myself. I can't say that I'm totally happy and everything is okay right now. Yet I'm happy that I'm doing something that I love and I'm still fighting for. That was my story. I hope you can learn something from it. You just can't give up from something you love. Keep fighting for what you love. Do the thing you love. And never let something let you down. Thank you.